guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing my paycheck budget for my first paycheck of August 2021. This is going to be my paycheck budget workout, or you can say worksheet, however you want to say it. But we are going to be doing my bills, we're going to be doing the extra towards debt, and we're going to be doing the extra towards sinking fund. So we're going to be doing all of that in this video. And I do have my coffee because it is super early. This is nothing, it's not like your iced coffee or anything like that. I don't even like iced coffee. So I think it's so cool when people have their iced coffee and you can hear the ice cubes. I think it's so cool, but I just don't like iced coffee. I don't know why. Everybody was like, are you crazy? But anyways, guys, so first thing first, if you have not already joined the family, please make sure to click on the subscribe button and then also click on the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And then also, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead, hop into this, and let's get started. We are going to go to my August section. This year is going by super fast, y'all. Super fast. Okay. All right, so I've kind of already went ahead and put some of the things in here just to kind of save us some time. I know you guys say you don't mind having long videos, but I think this kind of sets the tone of the video. Okay, I don't even know how I was saying that. All right, so we are doing 8/06/21, and the time, well, not the time, the weeks, the days, is 8/6/21 to 8/19/21. I always put it the day before my next payday because the payday that's coming up that day, all of the bills that are due on that day on to the next payday or the end of the month are going to be for that paycheck budget. Okay, all right, so side hustle income and all that good stuff like that is like the money that I get, help for the household I get for my Etsy, just all income. I put it all in one. I don't try to break it up because it'll just confuse me. So I'm gonna be honest, it'll be confusing for me. So I'll just basically do it like that. So my rollover buffer for my checking account last time was $562 because I didn't have too many bills to pay. So what I do is basically I just leave that chunk in my checking account, and then I just have a mindset saying, hey Tina, you can't touch that money because you can't touch this. That's not your money. It's the bills money. All right, so and then for cash envelopes for my cash stuffing, I had $12 that was left over. And for anybody that's new to my channel, when I do my cash envelope stuffing, my daily spending, anything that I have left over from going through my envelopes goes to my credit card debt, because I keep that in mind. Like, I was going to spend that money anyway, so if it's still in there, why not just put it towards my credit card debt? So you know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of look at it. And then my $1 bills, I put it in my $1 challenge. And then I do a couple other things. So you can just check out my cash stuffing video to see how I actually do all of those. And the link is right there. I know I'm like pointing this way forever and ever. Okay, all right, so that is an actual, it was $2,799. Rollover is the same thing. And then we have cash envelopes. It was $12 because that's how much we had left over. So let's go ahead and add this up. So we got $2,700 plus $562 plus $12. So we got $3,274, which was budgeted, but actuals was $2,799 plus $562 plus $12. That is $3,373. Okay. All right. And for those of you guys that want, I know a lot of you messaged me about this calculator. I do have the link in the description box for this little Hello Kitty calculator. Since I started my paycheck budget journey, maybe a couple months into it, I got this calculator. So I've had this calculator for the longest time. So this thing is a real trooper. She's straight up my BFF. So I've had it for a long time and it's still kicking it. So, but yeah, I did grab it on Amazon, and like I said, I do have the link in my description box. So if anyone wants to know where I got this huge blinged out Hello Kitty calculator, that's where I got it from. Okay, all right, so we got an Amazon is on the 2nd, and we were budgeting for $12.99. So we actually paid $12.99. This right here is an automatic debit, so there's no overage or shortage. The date that it was paid was on the 2nd. All right, so we have a Geico that was on the 2nd, and that was budgeted for $100, but I actually paid $93. And then that was a under that I paid of $7, and that was paid on the 2nd. Now I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why also I kept this in there was because the bills that came out before my paycheck that was on the 6th, this money here is taking care of that. So that's why I have to make sure that I keep that money in there and don't be like, oh, I got $562 left in there, I can spend it, because that right there is a buffer for these that are coming out before the payday of the 6th. Okay, so we got Wells credit card. We got that on the 4th. That was for $77. Actually paid was $100. So that was over $23, and that was paid on the 4th, because I just went ahead and paid that on that day. And I am going to go ahead and subtract 73 minus $12.99. I know, hopefully not hopping all over the place with this. Okay, y'all. Okay, so minus $93. We got $3,267.01, and we're going to subtract the $100, and then that's $3,167.01. All right, so for daycare, that was due date was the 6th, and that was paid for, that is $150. I'm like $150 for budgeted. That's not paid for, that's not the column. All right, so we did pay $150, and that is no overage or shortage. So the actual date that I'm putting for this is the 6th, because this is actually going to come out the 6th, because this is the day that I write out the check to give to them to pay for his daycare, and it did go up $10. All right, so for Capital One, we have that on the 9th, and that is scheduled for $30. That is an automatic payment. So we're gonna do A, so that way we can have that, so you guys will know if you see A, that's an automatic payment. So the actual payment that came out was $30, no overage or shortage, and that comes out on the 9th. Okay, so we have Brinks, that is due on the 12th. That is $34.95. The actual that's going to be paid was $34.95, and that is an automatic payment too, no overage or shortage. So I do the 12th because that is the actual amount that is coming out on that day. And for my pay here, as you can see, we'll go back to my monthly bill tracker. I haven't taken those out of here yet, because this is like a real-time sheet that when this comes out of my account, I can look at my account and say, hey, this money has been taken out, kind of like a check ledger or a check register book. I can say, hey, this did come out, because you never know when something might say it's going to post, something have a glitch or something, and it don't actually come out. But I do keep it like real time on this thing. So these things I have already paid myself, but these are like, if you notice, like my automatic ones that haven't came out, they're not checked or actual paid date. All right, so we have daycare, that's on the 14th, and that is for $150, and that will be $150. So that's 0, so that will be the 14th. And I'm going to continue with these. I know I'm going back and forth. Y'all stay with me here. Stay with me here. Okay. All right, so we got 150. So we got $3,117.01 minus $30. So we got $298,701. We got $34.95. And that is $2,952.06. And we have minus the 150, so we have $2,802.06. All right, let's put her over here. So next we have Netflix. Netflix comes out on the 14th. Netflix is an automatic payment. All right, so that one is $13.99, and we have $13.99, and we will do the 14th for Netflix, no overage or shortage. And then we have Target, because this is an automatic. So we have Target next, 14th, $65. Then we have actual paid was $65. no overage or shortage. That was on the 6th. AEP, light bills just like so crazy expensive. All right, so that was for $222. We got that for $222, no overage or shortage. And then we have that was paid on the 6th. And I do have a sinking funds envelope that I do have for this, so I'm stacking it up now so that when the winter comes, if I get like, because you know like some people get like $500 bills, $300 bills, $400 bills, so I'll have kind of like a little cushion, so if I need to take money out of that to put towards my electric bill, so in the wintertime we should be straight. So next we have mortgage, which is due on the 16th. That's $468.44, $468.44, which was paid, and that was paid on the 6th. And last but not least, we have the good old, not last but not least, we have the good old water bill, and that's the 18th. Then we have $89, and then $89 was paid. That was on the 6th, and I'm talking about last but not least, Tina, that is not the last bill. We got Xfinity, and I can't spell Xfinity. That's on the 19th. And then 105, and then 105, and then that was on the 6th. I did get a letter from, like I guess a survey from AAP talking about some how do you rate our service compared to others. I'm like, y'all the only ones that we have in this area, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna rate it. We don't have any other options, so how are we gonna rate that? You know what I'm saying? Or compare the prices when there's no other competition here. Okay, minus $13.99. I'm just subtracting this, y'all. When there's no other competition. So I was like, what in the world? What kind of survey is this now? But, you know, I guess they need it for, I have no idea. I don't know what they're comparing it to. So, okay, so $468.44. Maybe somebody can help me out here in the comments saying, minus $89, because I don't know. We don't have another option here. Minus 105. Okay, so we got $1,838.63. All right, so we're going to put that down here because this is what we have left in our checking account. Let's go ahead and add up this column here because these will be different. We got $12.99 plus $100, $77, $150. $30, $34.95, $150, $13.99, $65, $222. Twos are tricky. $44, $89, and $105. All right, we got this. Whoop, we got it. All right, so $1,518.37. Them double twos were like, gotcha. All right, so we got $12.99, $93, $100, $150, $30, $34.95, $150, $13.99, $65, $222, $468.44, $89, and $105. All right, so we got $1,534.37. All right, so we have a $30 difference in our amounts that we paid. All right, so this right here, like I said, this is good to keep a buffer for bills that are coming up before your next paycheck for the next month. So this is good for like bi-weekly or weekly to do that, to make sure that you have everything pretty much. Now this for my Netflix, I don't put this as my Capital One card that I use because I don't want to put it on there twice. I don't want to confuse myself because I want to do less things that confuse Tina, okay? So basically it's coming out of my checking account, so I have this going on to my Capital One card that I paid off a while back. Put this on there. I have it automatically debited out of my account, so it goes towards my Capital One card. Now I was gonna say go towards my Netflix, that's paying it twice, but it goes towards my Capital One card, so that basically it pays it off every single month. So it looks like I have a card that I charge on it and then I pay it straight off. All right, so next we have our breakdown sheets, which is here, and then this is just our cash stuffing that we did. So the next stuffing that I'll do for my sinking funds, I do have some that will be depleted, and I do have my MoTerm that I got rid of. That one is something I don't need. I was like, oh, my planner stuff, so I'm just like, I know I was kind of like, I don't know if I can do this, but you know what, you gotta be an adult, you know. I was adulting then. Yep. All right, so balance was $1,003 for vacation. My tires, it was $564, and emergency fund was $2,350. And then for that, I do sinking fund sheets. That's my last sinking funds, and you can see my video there when I do my sinking fund cash stuffing. So that was $2,564 was what we had. So for vacation, I always add $30, and this is from my Ally savings account. This is automatically deposited into my account, so I don't have to even touch it or do anything. But I do go onto the app because they do let you have buckets. So each bucket, I have like a vacation bucket, a tires bucket, emergency funds bucket. So what I have to do, I have to disperse the funds to each bucket, and then that's all I need to do. And it's just for to keep track of the cashless sinking funds. All right, so emergency funds, we do 50, and then we do 192, and then let's go ahead and add this. I should be able to add this one up, y'all. Okay, so this one should be, I'm trying to think, 595. This should be easy, 2,400. And then this one, I ain't even gonna try. All right, so we got 2,756 for this one. So let's go ahead and add up our balances. So we got 103, 564, 2350, and 2564. All right, so we got 6,481 added. We have 30, 31, 50, and 192. So we got 303 was what we added. All right, so now we're going to add that. So we got 133, 595, 2400, and 2756. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Now, so for savings, like I said, I know a lot of you are going to be like, put that towards your debt. But like I said, I don't know, the way they're talking about it, I want to put money aside for taxes, but it seems like things are kind of like going back a little bit to where things were. So I want to make sure, so I budgeted for 500. I want to make sure that I have enough I want to make sure we have enough in savings so that, like I said, if anything happens, we're not resorting to our credit cards and then you're back in the same spot. So all the hard work you did. But like I said, sometimes it just plays out that way that you have to do that. And if it does, you have to do what you got to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you have an emergency and you have to use your credit cards, don't beat yourself up, but just have a game plan to, you know what I'm saying, to attack it the same way you did the first time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, no shame on that. So, all right. So actual was 500. And then for business, 500, because you know I said I wanted to put money aside so that if I need to put back into my little business side hustle, and then also for taxes, and or also for like learning things that you can learn, because I know I've heard of Skillshare, so I have to kind of like look more into that. So if you guys do Skillshare, let me know in the comments how it works for you and everything like that. All right, so next we have debt snowball. So capital one, I budgeted for $100, and this is for my cash envelopes that I did. I was $115. All right, so the actual I did pay was $100, and then plus the 15, so that is $15. $115. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add up our columns, our boxes, to continue our totals. So we have 1,000. I always say 1838 like I'm doing like numbers or whatever. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we have $1,838.63. Oh my goodness. So $1,838.63. So we're going to subtract the 310, which is from our cash envelopes. So that will give us $1,528.63. So we're going to subtract what we added for the sinking funds, which is 303. And then you just write the total here, guys. All right, so then we have 1,000, which we did for savings in the business checking. So we got 1,000. And that is 22563. Getting on down here, getting on down in the funds. Okay, so then we have extra towards debt. That's 115. So we have 11063. Okay, so that's how much that we should have for our buffer, but let's just check to make sure. So we're going to take our income, which is $3,373, and let's take all of our expenses. Do not do your budgeting column, do what you actually paid. So we got 1,534.37 plus the 310, all right, plus the 303, plus the 1,000, and then plus the 115. All right, so we have $3,262.37. I was about to say 326. What in the world? I'm going back to pre-K kindergarten saying these numbers like this, y'all. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we got $3,373 minus $3,262.37. Yeah, I am tripping. So that gives us 110.63, and I'm not worried about it this time because it's not the end of the month, because this will take us to the next paycheck that is in the month. But so the last paycheck of the month that I have for my bi-weekly pay, that's when I'm like, hopefully I have enough left over to last me until the next payday in the next month, so I can take care of the bills that are done at the beginning of the month that comes before that. So, and then here we had why did I got 15? Y'all, I didn't wrote 15. This is 12. Ooh-wee. That is $12. Okay. All right. So we are pretty much done with our paycheck budget workout. That's it. And then that's just telling me where my money's going, how much I have left. So it's basically, let's say, a zero-based budget, because this right here does have a duty here. It's just sitting in my checking account to cover my butt if something comes in, or to cover something that I might have missed or anything like that, or if I go over in my cash envelopes. So this will be accounted for. Even though it's sitting there, it will be accounted for my second paycheck budget. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me with this paycheck budget video. And then if you have not already, follow me on my new Instagram page. It's called APinkeClothlife. And then also, if you did like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, because you do know I do appreciate it. And then, like I say, until next time, guys, peace.